You gonna buy me dinner? Try it. Try it. Hold up. Dude. My cutoff is better than yours. My cutoff came from Vegas. Real
We have our bell for our next quarterfinal match in the Weaver Cup tournament. Smith Garrett facing last-minute fill-in Joshua Cutshall, who was one of the last two standing last week in the six-man match, along with Chip Day. Joshua Cutshall hoping he fares better than Day did. This is Cecil Scott back here again with the very, very handsome man Mitch Connor, and a little bit better opening this time.
Yeah, no doubt, and I'm glad you pointed that out. That Cutshall did earn his way in here. This is not a free pass by any stretch, and really, much as I don't like some things about him, he's earned everything he's achieved here so far in CWF.
Yeah, very impressive blue chip type athlete. He's when you think of a pro wrestler, you look at a guy like Josh Cutshall, and you mentioned it, he doesn't give it a free ride, unlike Ethan Sharp tried to get.
Yeah, nobody gets free rides like Ethan Sharp tries to get.
And Ethan Sharp, of course, will be in our main event this week against Nick Richards in the final quarterfinal match.
It's very, very gratifying to find out that he's going to have to fight his way through this.
Right. He almost weaseled his way to the finals, because if we had to reshuffle this tournament, he would have gotten 2 buys.
Yeah, and he's used to coasting through life in a lot of different ways. He's what we in the old days used to call him fancy lad.
Fancy lad.
Fancy lad, yeah, and it's not a term of endearment, believe me.
Is that kind of like a cake eater?
It's something along those lines.
I figure it's one of those Midwest terms that I'm not familiar with. Kind of like the old shoehorn that we talk about all the time.
Now Smith Garrett, on the other hand, has not coasted through anything and has a work ethic like almost nobody else in CWF and perhaps in wrestling.
Yeah, he's a guy that takes everything seriously, whether it be in the ring or when he was injured doing commentary with me, he took it seriously. I had a hard-fought match with you a couple of weeks ago to get here.
Yeah, I was very proud of my effort. Even though I lost the match, there's no shame in losing to Smith Garrett.
Oh! Man, he came from right field with that hook. Yeah, I think we're about to get serious here.
Yeah, and Cutshall is a vicious striker. He really is, as well as a gifted wrestler.
Yeah, got a lot of size to him, so he comes with a lot of leverage on those punches.
Garrett, in my opinion, over the last year has been the second best wrestler in CWF.
Wow.
There are reasonable disagreements that could be made from that. But to me, outside of the champ, he's been the guy over the last year who's impressed me the most in the whole roster.
Oh, Sparta kick. He's going for it early. And check out the elevation. He's had a hell of a year ever since the Rumble. Man, we thought his career might be over. He suffered a really bad concussion.
Yeah, this was a guy who very early in his career faced the threat of that all being snatched away from him. And it's been a real character builder for him. And his attitude since then has been unparalleled.
Whoa! Yeah, I mean, he's actually suffered a number of injuries early in his career and he had to fight through. And he came, it's rare to see Smith Garrett fly, but he just came with that Piscato over the top rope.
And the condition he's in is unreal in terms of stamina and keeping his wind. And honestly, in our match, I think that's what did me in. I think he wrestles as well as I do, but he's quicker, more agile, and much better conditioned. And at the end of the day, those things all came together.
Yeah, sometimes can't beat you. Man, he is whipping Josh Cutshall all over the place. Cutshall catches him, drops him with a complete shot into the middle turnbuckle and kicked the rope. Oh!
Again, just vicious strikes from him.
And a shot. We got a cover. Woo! That was close. A shot to the side of the head is one of the worst places to get hit in the course of a match.
And for somebody, especially with a history of concussion issues already as Smith Garrett, that's a real danger here. He really has to adjust his game plan to defend against those strikes.
Right, and some people feel like you never fully recover from a concussion. Once you get one, you're always susceptible. You think of a guy like Troy Aikman, who basically had to retire due to multiple concussions.
Yeah, no doubt. After a while, they start snowballing, and next thing you know, a fly lands on the top of your head and you get a concussion. It's just, they're accumulating.
Oh, slipped through. Oh, man, almost hooked on kind of a cobra clutch and dropped him on the knee. Man, that was a sick move, and we almost had a winner. And this would, I'd have to consider this a mild upset if Cutshall were to pull this off.
Yeah, although maybe not so much, but I'm saying, Cutshall, to my best of my knowledge, has not lost here yet, has he?
Yeah, he is undefeated in CWF so far. And he's got that golden ticket, which basically means he can ask for any match he wants at any time during the time duration. So he can conceivably challenge a champion right after he defends against the Weaver Cup winner.
Yeah, and if he's smart about how he uses that, there's every likelihood he'll wind up with the championship belt on this.
Hey, we saw last year the last golden ticket holder, Marcellus King, capitalized and won the title that way.
Yeah, it's such a great advantage to be able to dictate the terms of when and where you're getting that shot. And for somebody who's already going to have an advantage over most opponents athletically, that could be a clincher.
And we're seeing the size and strength of Cutshall really come into play the last couple of minutes. He's used that leverage and his strength well to his advantage. Getting ahead of steam. Oh, Garrett, quick enough to get out. Came with that elbow, Olympic slam, yes!
Very nice.
Could this be the first loss for Cutshall? Oh,
Very close.
and you see a lot of times if guys just move that shoulder, you can tell they don't got a lot left. It wasn't a very strong kick. Who's got the endurance here? Joshua Cutshall does have the disadvantage. He had to wrestle on TV last week. Man, that power again.
Yeah, and when he's got Smith pinned in that corner, he really does have a huge advantage. Neither of us ever really knew what it was like to be so much taller than the opponent,
Right.
leaning on him like that, but it makes all the difference in the world.
Right. Both of us usually came into matches as a smaller guy, so it's a very big advantage. He's got the reach, he's got the size, and he's used it expertly tonight.
Yeah, and with that reach, he gets such power on even blows without a big windup that nearly anything can be a knockout shot.
Garrett trying to fight back. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't think about reach being a big thing in wrestling. You know, you think of boxing or MMA, but it's stuff like this. It makes it hard for Smith Garrett to try to counter these kicks because he's so far away.
Yeah, definitely. Now, he probably should stay on Smith more than this right here. That may be a little rookie mistake where he's not taking the working.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to get into a conversation with Red Jones. It's going to be one-sided anyway. First on the whip coming through.
Oh, very nice counter by Smith.
I think he went for a backbreaker, but he ended up dumping him right on his head. Man, Smith Garrett's really got to take advantage of this opening. Cutshall is really giving him the business here.
Yeah, this is probably the best chance Smith has to put him away to the side.
Brown trying to get behind him. Man, Cutshall really slow to get up after that. He might have jammed his neck and back up.
And at this point, when the guys get tired, you got to keep in mind these guys both have some big moves that they can hit from pretty much out of nowhere with no setup. So we'll see if we see some of that going on.
Oh, he went for the
Almost
rolling
there,
elbow.
yep.
Cutshall went for his elbow. Smith went for it again. Duck. Oh, and cut him off. Went to the gut. Throws him out. Smart move. Both men went for their big shot. Couldn't get it.
I don't think he realizes Smith is right there.
Yes, Smith baited him in there. Caught him in the midsection. Flip over, roll through it. Ooh. Cover off the kick. Man, I thought he was going for that roll-up that he pinned you with.
I think that may have been what he initially started out with.
Yeah, Cutshall saw it coming. Man, that super kick almost did the trick. Cutshall, ever since that drop on his head a couple minutes ago, has had a hard time getting his bearings straight.
Yeah, and they both, I think, seem in a hurry to get this done now. You saw them both bust out some potential finishers right there.
They might be getting Smith Mountain here. They're dropping on the knee. Cutshall too big, slips out. Big sky
that might be
powerbomb.
it. That might be it.
No, and he kicked out. Big move from Cutshall. One of the biggest moves in his arsenal, and Smith Garrett still has fight left in him.
So much heart in Smith Garrett.
Cutshall can't get discouraged here. He hits one or two big moves. He might have this thing, but he's got to stay on the man.
Smith is having a hard time getting up now.
Yeah, he jammed at the back of that sky-high powerbomb. Might be loading up that elbow. This is his pet move. If he hits it, it's over.
Yeah, he's got him in his sights, Richard.
Ducked it! Oh! Rolling elbow by Garrett! Cover! Two, and he got him! Hard-fought win for Smith Garrett, and he advances to the semifinal round in finals night in the Weaver Cup tournament.
10 minutes and 2 seconds, advancing to finals night by pinfall, Smith Garrett!
Anything at CWF